everyone, Jasmine here from Polish and Glitter. So it's been a really long time since I've last posted any videos or anything of that sort, but I did a little bit of shopping recently and I'm really excited about it, so I really want to share. This is going to be a little bit of a haul slash review. So yeah, like I said, it's been a while, but life has just been really crazy and intense, so there's just been a lot of adjusting, and I haven't really had as much time to do my nails or crafting as I used to, or as as much as I want to. So, it is what it is. You kind of just roll with it and keep on going. But anyway, my birthday was last week, and I did a little bit of shopping because I saw Kelly Marissa here from YouTube recommend this brand, Model Ones. Sorry guys, you're gonna hear my smoke alarm beeping because the battery needs to be replaced and I haven't had a chance to replace the batteries. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize for that in advance. Anyway, as I was saying, Kelly Marissa really recommended this brand, and I decided to look it up on Amazon, and I actually found it to be cheaper on Amazon, at least from what I saw, than from the actual website. So I went ahead and I purchased a couple of kits, and this is gel polish. I have been really into gel polish the last maybe 2-3 years or so, just because I don't have as much time to do my nails as I used to, and I need it to last longer. So I am wearing gel polish right now, but this is not from this brand. This is from my own stash. And typically what I do is I mix equal parts gel polish and nail polish to kind of create my own colors, and that way I can still use my regular nail polish colors because I have a lot, obviously. So when I saw these, they were about $30 for each of these big sets on Amazon, like I said. And I was just so excited when I saw them. I kind of thought, if it's as good as quality as what I've seen on YouTube, then it's worth it. And these are minis for these two sets. But look, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it comes with 16 colors in each set. And I do think there are a couple of the same colors. Like, I'm pretty sure these two are the same, and these two might be the same. I'm not really sure, but each of the sets also come with a base and a top coat on top of that. So I don't really mind there being duplicates. And I already have a lamp, so I can just go ahead and use them. But I thought they're just like a really good option for like a starter kit. And like I said, since I really don't have a whole lot of gel colors myself, I just really wanted to get started on my collection. So if you can see, the color is like super thick and creamy. So hopefully you guys can tell. I can't even tell if I'm in focus. Yes, I am. So this is, and then I love that the color is on the outside of the bottle. So like this one is like totally calling my name for summer. This hot pink one right here. It's so pretty. And then the reason why I chose these sets, like I said, is just because look at how neon that is. That is so freaking pretty. So I can't wait to use these. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm gonna do my nails or what colors I'm gonna use on my nails, but I was thinking, I don't know, I'll figure it out. And then these two are color changing, and then this is a silver, and oh, I thought there was a gold in here, maybe not. But anyway, I also bought this set, which oh, here it is. This one was, I think, around $18, I want to say. And this one comes with a silver, a gold, this neutral, this like blue tone gray, a brown, and this like plummy, like reddish plummy color. So, and this one is called the Charming Dots. So I will eventually get at least like 1 or 2 more of these kits, but this is a full-size bottle, guys. So look at that. Yeah, this is more like a plummy color. But I mean, just by opening it and not even trying it out, I can tell this is going to be really good. So I'm so excited to try these out. So what I'm going to do is, just because I'm kind of crazy, I'm going to pull all these out and then I'm going to organize them in rainbow order because I'm weird like that. And then I'm going to take off my gel polish and we'll just do like a mini review on some of them, and maybe I'll do a little bit of nail art. And yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys how these work out for me. Okay, so I went ahead and reorganized these, and there were 4 duplicates, which is a little more than what I expected, but that's totally fine. I have a pretty large array of colors that I can use, so I'm okay with it. So the ones that are duplicates are this one right here, which is like a light pink, and then this one right here is like a sparkly pink, but it's pretty sheer, so I'm pretty sure I can use this as a topper and get a little bit more use out of it. And then this one is a neutral, however it is a little bit on the yellow toned, but I feel like if I mix it with a different either nail polish or other gel polish, I'll get a tone that's a little closer to like my skin tone that I'll be happier with. So that's 3, and then the 4th color is this gray one right here, which again I don't mind because I can use it underneath this silver for silver look, so it's not too bad. I wish there weren't a duplicate of the gray and I had maybe like a gold or something like that in here, but I did get a gold in here, and overall I love all of these colors. This color is really similar to these two. It's like in between these two, but I don't mind having grays. I do like gray nails. So like I said, I will be removing my gel polish, and then I'll be doing a little bit of a tutorial. We'll see where this goes. I'm not sure what color I'm going to use, but like I said, overall I think these sets are a really great deal if you're starting your collection in gel, because you get a really big array of colors and they're not super expensive. And then they also include a base and a top coat. So let me go ahead and take off my gel polish and we'll get started. Alrighty, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to gently file / buff off the top layer of the gel polish that I already have on my nails, so that the acetone, once I put it on, will soak through a little quicker, and I can remove the gel polish a lot easier. So once I file on my left hand all the nails, I apply some 100% acetone on a piece of a cotton round, and then I apply these little finger caps that I got from Julep years ago to my nails, just to keep that acetone in place and it can soak through. And I leave those on for a few minutes. In the meantime, you see me with my little alien fingers trying to buff off the gel polish on my right hand, and then I just repeat the process. I add a piece of cotton round soaked in acetone, and then I apply the little finger cap. Once I've done that to all 10 nails, then I go through and I try to kind of rub off as much of the lifted gel polish as I can using the cotton round, and then as gently as possible, you'll see here where I take the cuticle pusher. I don't remember where I purchased this one from, to be completely honest, but it's a metal cuticle pusher, and I try to be as gentle as possible to kind of scrape off the remaining gel polish, because I don't want to damage my natural nail. So if it's a little bit too stuck on, I will reapply acetone on the cotton round and put the cap back on. So it does take a little while, but I try to be thorough and as gentle as possible. Once I'm done taking off all the gel polish, I use this Vanish cuticle remover from Julep as well. And I just apply a tiny bit to the base where my cuticle is at on every finger. And I'd like to do one hand at a time, as you'll kind of see as I go. And then before I do push back my cuticles with that same cuticle remover, our cuticle pusher, I do clean it with acetone. I just didn't record that part. So yeah, I try to be really gentle and I push back my cuticles on all 5 fingers, and then I do the other hand, and once I'm done with that, I wash my hands. So once my hands are washed and completely dry, I didn't show this part, but I do clean my hands with, or wipe down my hands with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And then you see me here applying Finger Paints bonder, and then I cure that. Once that is cured, I apply the Model 1's base coat, and that one is really smooth. I do have natural ridges on my nails, and I did notice that it leveled out by itself, and I really didn't need to buff off anything, which I don't like to buff my natural nails to begin with, just because I don't like to damage my natural nail, and I'm not a professional. I just do my nails for fun, so I like to just be as gentle as possible on my nails because, you know, I don't exactly know 100% what I'm doing all the time. So yeah, once I cured the base coat, I used the silver glitter and the cream color, which is the white from the Model 1's kit. And I applied the silver glitter one to my pointer finger. So I do want to warn you really quickly that the first coats are a little bit deceiving. They look a little bit patchy and they don't look super smooth. But trust me, once I applied the second coat on both the silver glitter and the white color, which is, I believe is called cream, they were super opaque and super smooth. So I do have another white gel polish from OPI. It's Alpine Snow, and it takes, I want to say, like 3 or 4 coats, and it looks like it doesn't look as like solid. You can still kind of see that it's like a little patchy and stuff like that, so it's a little bit more difficult to use. I will say that I love the regular nail polish from OPI that's called Alpine Snow, but not so much the gel. Compared to the Model 1's version of white, I really prefer the Model 1's version. It's just really opaque and it's not patchy at all, and I can be done in 2 coats. I don't have to do a bunch of coats to try to get it as opaque as possible. So as you notice, I am trying to make sure to cover the very tips of my nail, just because I want to make sure that the gel polish lasts as long as possible. So I do that on every single nail, and I usually do it on the second coat, not so much the first one. So this is sped up, but in reality, I was really taking my time to try not to get gel polish on my nail and to just apply it as smoothly as possible, and that's the end result. The white was very opaque, and then you'll see me here, I grab a little paint palette. Now I'm going to start my nail art, and I grabbed a whole bunch of different colors. I'll mention all the colors at the very end, but I wanted to do a little bit of like a rainbow look since it's summer. So I applied 1 little drop to each of the little wells in the paint palette, and I believe I bought that little paint palette at Dollar Tree or possibly Walmart. I'm not sure, but it's just a little plastic paint palette that I have. And I apply pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple onto this little paint palette. And then I'm going to set it aside, and I'll show you the leopard print that I end up doing. So then I just grab a little dotting tool, which is from Bundle Monster. I don't even know how long ago I purchased it, but I've had it for a really long time. And I just very lightly dip it into the gel polish, and then I do little dots and squiggles. That's the best way I can describe it, of each color. And in between each color, I do have a little cotton round soaked in rubbing alcohol, where I wipe off any residue of any color that that I'm using. So I know I'm using white underneath, but I was really surprised by just how opaque those colors are. It felt like I was using acrylic paint, but it was gel polish. So I didn't have to keep going over the same spot or anything like that. I just very lightly dotted it on and it just worked. And it wasn't as thick as I kind of expected it to be. I expected to have more texture on my nails. It was a little bit textured, but it wasn't terrible. And it wasn't anything that 2 coats of top coat, you know, couldn't fix. So once I'm done applying the color, I put it in the LED lamp and I set it. And then I go back in with black, and I use the black from the Model 1's kit. I just wanted to use as many colors as I possibly could. So this is how I do my leopard print. All I do is kind of I apply the color first, whether it be like a brown or a tan or a gold or a different color, and then along the edges I very lightly apply black. Or whatever color I'm using, and then I'll randomly add dots to fill in any gaps or spaces. So yeah, that's how I do my leopard print. It's super easy. There's really no like rhyme or reason or pattern. You just kind of have to play with it. So once I have everything done, I, of course, apply, I put it into the lamp and I set it. So one thing I really liked about using gel polish, which I had never really used gel polish for nail art. I had always just used like acrylic paint. One thing I really love about using the gel polish is that you don't have to worry about your artwork smearing once you add your top coat, which was amazing because sometimes you work really hard on a look and then you apply top coat and it completely smears and it's super sad. So here I am just applying top coat, and I do 2 coats on the glitter, which wasn't very textured, but I just wanted to make sure that there was no bumps or anything like that and it looked really smooth. And also on the leopard print I did 2 coats. So yeah, that's what I did, and see that? No streaks, no smearing. It was just perfect. So this is the end result of my nails. So I did a little bit of like a Lisa Frank kind of like inspired leopard print with like the rainbow colors, because I really just wanted to try out as many colors as I possibly could. So these are the colors I ended up using, which is Dancing With Me, Passionate, what does this say? Exotic Birds, Green Apple Paradise, Macaron Blue, Black Lava, Amethyst, whoops, Cream, and Glitter Silver. So overall, I'm like really obsessed with how these look. Especially the white. The white is super creamy. So is the black. The black is really creamy, and 2 coats and they're good to go. So far I really like them. And then the base and top coat, the only thing I didn't like is that the top coat doesn't explain everywhere that it doesn't leave a tacky finish. So I wasn't totally sure what I was going to be working with. But overall, I'm really obsessed with these. And like I said earlier, I do sometimes mix like equal portions of gel polish and nail polish, and then you just set it in your LED lamp the way you normally would. And the lamp that I use is no longer available. I bought it years and years ago, and it's a Sephora by OPI. It's just this little mini lamp. It's really small, but I've had it, like I said, for years and years, and I've never had an issue with it, so I just continue using it. But if you are in the market for a lamp, I think I would recommend you getting a UV and LED lamp, because then that way you can purchase a wider range of gel polishes, because some of them are only UV lamp and others are UV and LED. So I always have to pay attention when I purchase gel polishes and make sure that they are compatible with an LED lamp, because that's what I have. So yeah, that's kind of my review overall. I really love these gel polishes. I'll leave a link down below of the 2 sets, and then the other Charming, this one, the Charming Dot set. And like I said, they're pretty inexpensive, especially on Amazon. And yeah, that's just about it. So I hope you guys like my little tutorial. I did skip my right hand because it's really hard for me to do on camera, because it's not my dominant hand. So yeah, but I hope you guys really liked it, and hopefully I'll do another video soon-ish. I don't know how soon, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.